Okay, this is this evening's camping spot. What a view. I mean, it has started raining, but hopefully this will just pass soon.
Looks like a little path that might take us right down.
Oh yeah, I might be able to walk to the beach. So
It stops raining.
here's the camper van. Here's the view. We did it! Woohoo! Took a while because the ground is quite solid, so we couldn't quite get the tent pegs in. So we do have quite a few bent and mangled tent pegs now. But it was worth it because this view is one of our best yet, I think, in all of our UK road trip experiences. This is a pretty impressive view. I'm ready for a glass of wine. Are you ready for a beer?
Yeah, I want a beer.
Yeah, I want to sit down. Some wine.
I thought you want some
Fire as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gin. Good wild
Cheers.
camp.
Oh, thank you. Good morning. We've woken up to rain, which is fine because, you know, we've got the awning. And our beautiful camping spot is still beautiful. However, the wind has died down, so we are now under attack from midges. And in order for us to actually be able to go outside and start taking the awning down so we can move on to our next stop, we need to put on our protective gear. Honestly, these are, you might feel, well, you might think you look ridiculous, but
You do look ridiculous.
well, you do look ridiculous, but they work. Right, I need to put some, oh god, it's itchy nose, it's been so soft on my hands.
Yeah, I'll get your coat in. Right, let's do it.
Right, let's do this. Like when people warn you about the midges and say they're really bad, they are really bad. If there's no wind, then, and you're on the west coast, I just tried to brush my hair out of my face, then they're just, yeah, you can't really move for midges. They're absolutely everywhere. Right, see you on the other side. Ew. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see. Like, Dean's just covered in them. I don't even think the camera's going to pick them up. It's like, it looks like rain, but it's not rain. It's just bugs. We are almost ready to go. Ullapool, or at least as close to there as we can get. We've just stopped up at this incredible viewpoint that I'll show you in just a moment. It's mad how quickly the weather changes up here. We left Applecross and it was pouring with rain, midges everywhere, and now there's no, I feel like there aren't that many midges around.
Really bright over there.
I feel like I definitely can't notice the midges now if they are around.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need my midge net, so that's a
No, they're just
bonus.
getting in my ears.
What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought now.
The weather.
The weather, yeah, and now it's stopped raining, it's starting to clear, although there is some really nice mist rolling through the peaks there. We haven't actually booked anywhere to camp this evening, but we found a campsite that does walk-ins, so we're just trying to get there in good time so that, fingers crossed, we get a spot. I could do another night while camping, but equally would really like a shower.
Yeah, I really
Would like to wash
shower.
my hair. I think we're quite close to I think it's Bain Air National Reserve, so we're kind of aiming to get to there so we can use facilities. Hopefully there'll be a toilet and maybe like some picnic benches so we can just like sit outside and make some lunch. But for now, I will show you this beautiful, beautiful view.
Chippies.
Hello, we've just arrived at Stour Lighthouse because we're going to go on quite a hike to see the Old Man of Stour, not to be confused with the Old Man of Storr on Isle of Skye, which we did go and see when we were on the island. This has no relation to the the Old Man of Storr either. They just have very similar names because is Stour another word for snake?
Or steak.
Oh, I thought snake. Oh, steak.
I thought snake.
That makes sense though, if that's
I think it's snake. It's a Norse word for steak.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. So it will look similar to the Old Man of Storr, but this one is a stack that is in the ocean. And it's about a 3-hour round trip to get there. So we're just prepping. I'm just putting my boots on. Gonna make some lunch. So we've got lots of snacks and drinks to keep us going. I didn't really vlog much last night because we got to Ullapool and the weather just turned completely. Did you just do something funny in the background?
No.
Yeah, the weather just went a bit, like we went and got the fish and chips, which is probably the last bit of footage that you would have seen. And then, yeah, the weather just really turned. So there wasn't much to vlog, which is a shame because the campsite was right on the loch. So the view was incredible, but we woke up this morning and you couldn't even see, like 5 meters in front of you. It was so misty. So unfortunately didn't get to vlog much of that, but it was really, really cute town, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice. But the weather has cleared now. It is much clearer now. It has stopped raining. Fingers crossed I don't jinx it because I really would like it to stay dry so that when we get actually down to the stack we can see it. Anyway, we just had some lunch. We're all packed up. So see you when we get there. Whoa! So people do actually climb it.
I know, look at the...
How do you get down the bottom?
further look, you can see where the ropes are.
Oh yeah, there's some ropes right at the bottom. You're not going to be able to see this on camera.
They obviously climb that face.
Wow. Imagine climbing that. Okay, after a very long walk and quite a long drive as well, we have finally reached tonight's campsite. I'll show you properly in a moment. We're camping in a place called Kyle of Tongue, which is about 50 minutes away from Durness. We're like properly on the north coast now. We're no longer on the west. We're fully on the top of Scotland's coastline now. And it's really, really nice here. Like really, really nice. It's actually part of a hostel. So it's a hostel that allows people to basically camp in the grounds of the hostel, which is great because it means the facilities are incredible. Checked out the shower already, and it's like a full overhead shower, which I'm really excited about because normally in campsites, although the showers are fine, like the water pressure tends to be quite low, and you tend to have like a timer with the showers, so you don't actually get that long to have a shower. So I cannot wait to have a full power shower this evening. But yeah, the view, like we are right on, we're not on a lock, we're on like an inlet, so where the sea kind of comes inland. So it's not technically a lock, but it is a very large expanse of water that is surrounded by land. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and I'll show you what it looks like. Fingers crossed this evening we'll get a nice sunset. I keep saying to Dean, every campsite we pull up to, I'm like, I hope we get a sunset tonight. And it's just rained. However, the clouds seem to be parting and I can kind of see the sun trying to peek its head through. So hopefully we'll get a nice sunset tonight. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like now. So we've got our usual setup of camper van and awning, and then this is our view. An uninterrupted view of just pure green. And then over there is where the water is, and then there's more water, that's the hostel, and then there's more water over there. Hello, good morning to you all. I'm just in the bathroom at the moment at our campsite doing my skincare. I didn't really vlog much last night, I don't think I vlogged anything. We got to the campsite after going to John O Groats and we were just really tired. We did a walk to go and see the Duncansby Stacks, which is really good, but we were just knackered by the time we got here, so I just thought I won't bother vlogging until the morning when I'm slightly more rested. So we're staying at a place called Dunbeath, which is probably about, probably about an hour and 20 away from John O Groats. We're fully on the east coast now, so we are midge free. Yay! No more midges. It is incredibly windy though. We seem to have followed the mist and the kind of drizzly rain all the way around the coast, which, to be honest, like it would have been lovely to have had sunny weather while we were here, but it's Scotland, like you don't come here for guaranteed sunny weather, that's for sure. But yeah, the campsite's really nice. It's quite small, which I like because it means it's really quiet. And the facilities here are incredible. So I just want to talk a little bit about facilities. This could potentially be boring, it could be very interesting, but before going on this road trip, I spoke to several friends, and the most common thing that, spoke to friends about it, and the most common thing that people and friends that I talk to about it have said is, well, what about like showers and toilets? Like, aren't they really disgusting at the campsites? Like, don't you feel dirty all the time? And I feel like there is this kind of like common misconception sometimes surrounding road trips and camping, that you have to kind of camp in these really horrible campsites and like the showers are filthy, the toilets are dirty, and I'm sure there are circumstances where that happens, but within the 2 road trips that Dean and I have done now in the UK, we have not experienced any horrible campsite showers or toilets or anything like that. I was going to say we've been incredibly lucky, but I don't even think it's luck, it's just, in general, they are clean. They're not really as bad as I think people think they are going to be. And we might have had some dodgy ones in Australia, to be honest, but here we've not experienced anything hugely gross. And I just wanted to say how just incredible the facilities are here. So normally when you go to a campsite, it's very common for there to just be a big shower block, and within that block there's just like a bank of showers, almost like you'd get in a gym or within a you know, like when you go to a swimming pool, that kind of thing, you just get those cubicles. But here, which is fine, that's totally fine, but here there's a block, and within that shower block it's like you get a separate room, an entire bathroom to yourself, like a proper built-in like shower. There's a sink, there's a toilet, there's a hand dryer, there's a chair, there's a rubber bath mat, there's a mirror, there's a hairdryer outside in the hallway. I just feel like they've really gone above and beyond with the shower and toilet situation. One of them's got a bath. Like, I've never seen a bath in a campsite before. I've got hair in my mouth, sorry. Yeah, I've never ever seen a campsite bath. So, I mean, if I had bubble bath, I would be all up in that bath. But sadly I don't. I just feel like it's really nice because sometimes when you go into those big kind of like communal banks where there's just cubicles, you know, you're in there, you're sharing loads with other people, it kind of doesn't feel very private. It's something I've completely got used to be honest. I don't particularly mind those kinds of situations. But here it's just really nice. Like, I feel like I can fully relax. I can bring all my stuff into the bathroom, close the door, lock it. There's no one else going to disturb me or anything like that. I can't hear anyone else. I just have my little bathroom time. I just kind of feel like I'm at home, basically. The water pressure here is incredible. If anything, it's better than the shower at home. And the water is piping hot. Please do not critique my gua sha technique. I don't even know why I do this now. I'm convinced it doesn't actually do anything. But yeah, I just think if you're thinking of, like, you'd love to do something like this, but the kind of hygiene surrounding it, or like the idea of washing and showering on a campsite is a little bit daunting for you, we use, obviously Google reviews are incredible. We also use an app called WikiCamps. There's normally some good reviews on there. But honestly, if you just look at reviews of campsites and if you see people raving about the facilities, 9 times out of 10 it means it's going to be a good campsite. Whenever I look for campsites, my first priority is to check out the facilities, because if a campsite can keep their facilities clean and can offer you good, ample facilities, it normally means that the campsite itself is going to be great as well. So that's just a little tip, and just a little kind of like, I guess, little piece on me saying actually it's not that bad. Like, I'm someone that is, you know, I hate it when my hair feels greasy, I hate it when I can't wash my face properly, I hate it when I can't wash my body properly. So trust me, camping and road tripping for me before we started doing it felt like this awful thing, and now I absolutely love it. Right, that's all I really wanted to say. So today's plan is to drive to, so we're wild camping tonight, we've got 2 more nights left. We're going to drive to Inverness and just stock up on some supplies, and then we're going to drive kind of to the top of the coastal bit, you know, I'm going to say, you know where the Cairngorms is? We're basically going to drive to like, maybe like Lossiemouth, like that top bit of coast above the Cairngorms National Park, and find somewhere to wild camp there. And then for our final night, we have got a campsite booked within the Cairngorms National Park. So we're, I guess technically now officially leaving the NC500 once we get to Inverness, and then entering the Cairngorms. Hello, So, we've just arrived at our final campsite of the trip, our last night in the camper van. I do feel quite sad. Whenever we get to the end of a road trip, I do start to feel very sort of melancholy about it all, but equally quite looking forward to going back to kind of living within 4 solid walls. So we are at a place called Rothiemurchus, which is kind of like deep within the Cairngorms National Park. So we've come down the east coast and we're now on the northeast side of Scotland. It kind of goes like that and then it juts back out again, which is like the northeast. The Cairngorms National Park, I read somewhere, is larger than the Lake District. It's larger than one of the Lake Districts, either Sorry, the camera just fell off the ledge that I've balanced it on.
My fault.
What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I'll show you the campsite in a moment. It's like pretty much in the forest, which is really nice. And then we're going to go on a really long walk, aren't we, to try and locate a green loch. There is a loch that apparently looks green. The water kind of has a green tint to it. Legend has it it's where fairies wash their socks, that's why it's green. But it's going to be like a 4-5 hour round trip, I think.
Right, okay.
I think, potentially. Okay. Good job we had that black pudding and egg roll before we got here. Anyway, let's pack a really big pack up and then figure out a route. It might not be 4 or 5 hour round trip.
Well,
whatever it is, we'll survive. But we just sort of make the most of being within the Cairngorms and just explore. Right, should we get dressed and get going? Let's do it. Just started our 4-mile walk back to the campsite and have just happened to sort of stumble across this loch at the most perfect time as the sun is setting. How nice is this? It's like a beach, but on the loch. It's absolutely incredible looking. I'm kind of gutted that we're not camping closer to this because I would definitely go in there for a little sunset dip. So nice. I feel really sad to be leaving now. I feel sad that this is our last evening. We've like discovered this beautiful area. I'll of course leave the exact location on the screen. Oh, I've just had my final campsite shower. Another great shower, may I add. Apologies if this mists up. I have opened up the window, so hopefully it will clear soon. I don't have much else to say apart from that was a fantastic shower, much needed after today's walk. I think we did a total of like 10 miles. My step counter said it was roughly about 32,000 steps, I think, something ludicrous like that. I am absolutely knackered after that. It felt really good though, like we had such a good day. It was just like such a lovely walk, and then we didn't plan on going to the pub. The pub just sort of like revealed itself to us as we were walking along, and we were like, oh my god, there's a pub, let's get a drink. So that was really nice, and that was sort of at the halfway mark, so that was perfect. So then we had a drink, had some food, and then we did the 4 miles, the remaining 4 miles back to the campsite. My legs do hurt, my hips do hurt, but it was very, very rewarding. That's what I was trying to get across there, is that it was a long walk, but it was a very rewarding walk. Anyway, I'm now going to do my skincare, have myself a glass of wine and some very posh chocolate that I bought from the farm shop here at Rothiemurchus. And yeah, just enjoy the final night in the campsite. Tomorrow morning we've got to be up quite early because we need to get the camper van back to Edinburgh by, I think it's like 10:30. And it's about 2 hour, 45-minute drive from here to the drop-off point. And then we're going to head into Edinburgh city centre because we've got an Airbnb for the next 2 nights. So I will vlog that also. This isn't the end of the vlog. There will be a little bit of Edinburgh as well coming up. But yeah, that's all I have to say until I next check in.
What are you doing?
Just making use of the space, you know.
Are you just sliding around? I found the bit.
It's just nice to be able to just... nice to be able to
just slide straight into bed. Ow! Hello!
How does it feel to be sat on a bed, a comfortable bed with pillows?
I can't get up.
Look at you.
I'm so tired.
Ah.
I might have a shower.
Yeah, I might have a shower actually. Just arrived in a very nice Airbnb in Stockbridge. My camera angle isn't, my camera lens isn't quite wide enough to kind of show you the flat in its entirety, but it's very nice. Bed area, ceilings are really high. Kitchen area, dining, lounging, Dean just sipping on a juice box, just straight on the bed. And then through here is I think there's a shower in here. Yes, shower. You're not going to be able to see that very well. But the light in here is beautiful because they've got huge windows. So we're going to be here for today and tomorrow. I think today's agenda is just chill. Maybe go for a wander, just to get out and about. But yeah, some food. But the main priority is to just chill out in this very zen space. Oh, there we go. If I zoom out, you can actually see. If I back up a bit. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Feels very nice to be back in fresh, regular clothes again, as opposed to just walking trousers and my thermal top. This mirror is really warped. I'm definitely not this tall, and my legs are definitely not this long either. So today's plan is we're now going to go to Modern 1, I believe I've booked. And then we'll probably just get some food, have a little wander around, just keep it very relaxed. No solid plans. Oh, hi. Do you want to squeeze into the world's slimmest mirror? I mean, the mirror is making you look about 6'5", yeah. Bye-bye.